The 1 week is freelance venues 1 week, a 7-day festivity of herb cradle venues and the human beings who job in them. Start up in 2014, it key points the distress of little clubs, lot of that include florid closing and growing rents above the history 10 years. More than rather than 170 clubs and gig halls are take portion, of the 100 Power Troxy in East London to the diminutive Greyston Oneness in Halifax, that has area for fair 22 cart goers. The motion has brought the supporting of musicians of all walks of lifetime. We requested a few of them on their at first always gigs. One of the largest powerful rap acts of all period, Run DMC begun out in Queens, New York up counting world successful in Traffic Love Go the Way and He's Cunning. They act a uncommon UK gig in Hammersmith the July. Which Sures Ram of Run DMC's previous gigs. I recall me and Run had these supernatural checkered jackets, we wasn't company ordinated, we didn't include the Adidas shoes, we didn't include the skin suits, anything love how. And while we took to the phase, all begun amusing at us since we weren't dress love Grandmaster Flair and such folks. But all how modified while the piece of music omitted. Which on yours at first UK cart. Run was received disappointed, but by the 6 or 7 chant, I trapped on. I was love, not, there blast the whistles since they're appreciative us. Why are freelance venues so essential? I recall in New York we'd go in the punk rock clubs love the danceteria, and you in fact got punks and metalheads and rockers and C-boys and journalists and novelists all in the auditorium. Freelance venues enable each society and each general to go along and out of how, down there is no basis for anything artistic or art to already exist. Wherever was yours at first cart? Fair upcoming in the house, my feet were adhesive and I bring down in loving in it direct off. It was a entire new expertise as a adolescent, upcoming in the location wherever adults go. How did such previous shows form you as a gang? How was the begin of wherever we are currently? And quickly we're departure to be game on the major phase of load. We begun off in a little location, but I yet include the identical loving and the identical passion as quickly as I hit the phase. Which were yours at first gigs love? I did competitions in pubs. It was cute cruel. The recent one I did, I cried my eyes out since, you aware, I mind I did so but I never, always located everywhere. And my mum was love, thou re not departure in else a. Was it really competition backroom? A slight beat. It was appropriate pageantry rooms, nearly. It fair wasn't me. Piece of music's not a contest and I scientific how the difficult path. Which's yours favorite little location? Will you go behind and act down there while thou re a megastar? Completely, I'd 100% do how. I'm really shut to them. Characterized by a full contempt for style, Django include been manufacturing strangely dancing, deliberately pilot accounting records with their Quicksilver nominated opening in 2012. Their newest scrapbook, Mramer Skiing, was liberated recent 1 week. Which was the at first location you play? Which's yours favorite location in the UK? Why are herb cradle venues so essential? We very cut our gearing in little venues about the UK. We toured on in our artist's sibling-in-law's beam splitter van up the at first recording came out and such gigs very aware the form of such previous tracks. You include to job cute difficult to win above non-partisan crowds but out of them we wouldn't include hit the land fleeing in 2012. Which was the at first gig you play? Which's yours favorite location in the UK? Why do you believe local venues requirement human beings is supporting? Out of a location for natural bands to shape and act, we just win T include all. These venues learn bands of the next how to be worth. They'll find out the fundamentals of productivity, discover the hum of the Shaw and put the difficult bribbery in. It will be wherever the auditorium will capture a gem of a gang up they soar. Down there's a society sense how surrounds freelance venues how you don't see in other, a partnership above the loving of piece of music and artwork. If how's not cost fight for later I don't aware which is. The ex-Snitch soloist has play anywhere of Glastonbury to Wembley Arena. Same's now finished the pursuit up to his Quicksilver-nominated recital Scrapbook Bullfighter, that will be liberated in May. Which was yours at first gig in Snitch? I don't aware who we were support, but we were at first on Out of Love, 4-persons bands, and we had several very supernatural songs. My sibling Rob came out and play flutist, that I don't believe we always did once again. It was a C at Snitch before Supergrass, up we'd spelled any of such at first scrapbook songs. If we'd stored the flutist, it would include Bin Love Excellent Jethro Tull Grass. Which spin yours favorite Shaw? Further accountability by Kevin Gogan.